Cool. This was fun in a weird way.
Yeah.
I forgot this was in here, which that happens.
You're going to get a little extra today.
Oh, I won't complain about that, even though it's not striking me the best tonight.
Because I'm so nice. Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And we have in front of us here a sample that was drawn at random from our POURS Unknown sample pool.
Yes.
Which is a collection of bourbons and ryes that we've probably never tried before. There's a few things in there to keep us on our toes, but we probably have no familiarity with this product in front of us. We're going to smell it, taste it, rate it, tell you what we think about it. Then we'll find out the price and see if that changes our rating before we find out what we're drinking.
Yeah.
We do it this way so you get the most honest opinions possible, separate and apart from any labels or price or hype. This way we get right down to what's in the glass. Which, speaking of, let's get right down to what's in the glass.
Let's do it.
On the nose.
I'm not getting a whole lot on this.
Really?
I mean, I'm getting stuff, but it's very common bourbon
Oh, it's
smells.
definitely very common bourbon smells.
That's what I'm getting. And so nothing is standing out to me otherwise.
And when we say common bourbon smells, we mean caramel, vanilla, oak.
Mm-hmm.
That's all there. But when I smelled this, it was like, it reminds me of the Mitchell's Deli here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Best deli in town. They have these old school, I can't remember the brand name, but they have the old cream sodas and grape and what's the other ones? Cream soda, grape, cherry cola, and there's one more, like an orange thing or
soda?
whatever. And they all are on tap, and they all have this like really creamy sweetness.
Yeah.
And this reminds me of the cola with a little bit of the cream soda mixed in, because I do that.
You do that.
This reminds me.
And I did say doo-doo.
You did say doo-doo. But this does remind me of that on the nose. It has a creaminess, and it has like a cola sweetness, maybe a touch of cherry.
I get that, but it's all very ethanol forward though. It's
See?
like
Really?
It's like if you took all the things you said and added a bunch of alcohol to it.
I'm not getting that at all. But your glass does smell more faint than my glass. Smell my glass. My glass smells very fragrant. Maybe it's just the way I'm smelling it.
I think they smell the same.
Okay. Also, nice oak on here. Nice sweet oak on the nose. Let's get into the palate.
Okay. I think you put those cola vibes into my head.
Wow.
I'm getting effervescent honeysuckle.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I definitely still get, I said the cola mixed with the cream soda.
I'm getting like a cherry cola.
I'm getting a cherry cola, but I'm also getting a lot of cream soda type notes, like that little bit brighter note. And I think that's what you're reading is honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle, yeah.
Man, that came through with more oomph on the palate than I thought.
This is pretty good.
Let's take another sip.
Okay.
Get that first one out of the way.
Well, I'm not mad at this one. I'm getting more cherry popsicle stick on the second sip.
Agreed.
More oak is coming through and more like a cherry flavor, kind of an artificial cherry, or like the really bright red maraschino cherries.
Yeah.
Not like a true like ripe fresh cherry, but like a maraschino cherry.
Right. Yeah, I think I would agree with all that. The cherry on that next sip, that second sip, went a little bit more into that artificial cherry note that I tend to not love. Some days I don't mind it. Other days I do.
Yeah.
It's not. When I get a cherry note, I really need some cola anchoring it, or I just need it to be full blown like cherry, like a Twizzler or something like that.
Okay.
That flavor. When it starts to get into this zone, it's a little polarizing for me.
Yeah,
Depends on my
I can
mood
see
that day.
And there is an effervescence there still, but I think the cola creaminess kind of died down with that second sip.
Agreed. And the oak that's there is, like you said, it kind of went a little popsicle sticky. It's not bad. It just was.
No, not bad.
I think that I would prefer the cherry to be a little more anchored in cola, and I'd prefer the oak to be a little less popsicle sticky, personally speaking. But that was only our second sip. Let's get another one and see how we're feeling.
The oak went a little bit more drying on the third sip for me.
Yeah, I can see that. It doesn't have very much spice at all to it. Just like a little bit of barrel spice on the back end. The oak is lingering around on the finish pretty well. For what seems to be low proof, it's got a nice finish.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it is a very good, it tastes like a well-crafted pour. I'm just not 100% sure that the flavor profile is exactly what I want.
That's kind of where
just,
I'm at.
Just because cherry is a very specific note for me. Like I said, it's a razor thin edge between loving it and having it complement a glass and making it better versus it pushing over the line into medicinal
agree.
or artificial, and then I start to teeter away. So
I agree, yeah.
I do like this a lot. I think it's a very well crafted pour, like I said. Do you have some ratings on this?
I do.
Where you at?
I'm going to give it just okay. It's not bad. I don't have to have it, though, and I'd be fine living my life without it.
Okay. I am going to give it a thumbs up, tentative on price.
Okay.
I like what's in the glass. I know myself. Rule number 1 for me,
Know thyself.
know thyself. And I know me, and I know that there are nights where this is exactly what I would want.
Fair.
Tonight, it's not striking me as the best thing. Like, it's not my favorite thing that I would want to reach for tonight. But on another night where I really wanted that type of vibe, that cherry heavy vibe, I would absolutely be happy to reach for a bottle of this. So,
I think for me, because the oak kept getting more dry with every subsequent sip,
Yeah.
that's what kind of pushed it from thumbs up to just okay for me.
okay, that's good information for you to know at home.
Yeah.
All right, number 71. What's the
All
price?
right.
Let's see if that changes our ratings.
It is $250.
That's going to change my rating.
Boy, howdy. Butter my buns and call me a biscuit.
Boy, howdy is one of my favorite things. I never say it, but when other people say it, I love it.
I never say it.
Okay. So I'm going to
just
go ahead.
a sweet boy from the South. I never say those things.
I'm going to go ahead and just probably go ahead and move to a thumbs down on this, maybe?
I'm out. I'm 100% out on this. This is fine.
$250?
This is fine. It's a good whiskey, but it's not, for me, $250 good. I have other things
sure?
I would spend that money on. Number 71? Unless you put it in wrong, I'm reading it correctly.
I mean, it has a concentration of flavor. That's what we've been speaking to. But I can't imagine that what's in that glass tastes like $250. It just doesn't. I mean, if you would have said 100, I wouldn't have been surprised. Even a little over that, I wouldn't have been surprised.
let's
I
find
probably would
out.
have went to just okay, but we're both thumbs down.
Thumbs down. That's
Okay.
too much.
What is it?
International 12-year Wild Turkey.
Oh,
101.
Wait a minute. Now, hang on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
When this went into our pool,
Yeah.
it was $250 if you could find it here in the States.
Okay.
Life has come back down to normal, and now it is $150.
Oh.
So if like in the Kentucky area you can find this,
Okay.
and some other places it pops up online for $150. At $150, I'll probably go just okay.
I'm going to stay at 150. I'm staying just okay.
Yeah. So I'm not saying don't buy it. I wouldn't pass on it. For 101 proof, that's a lot of money to spend on $150 bottles. Good grief, words are hard. $150 is a lot to spend on a 101 proof whiskey. However,
To you.
12 years old.
To you it is.
To me, for my personal sensibilities, $150 is a lot of money.
Yep.
That's like half of a week of groceries these days. But
If we're lucky.
yeah, but to me, it's got those aged notes.
Yes.
It is very concentrated sweet, so I'm not surprised that it's going for $150.
It kept getting more oaky with each sip, though. I didn't love that.
Now it's 12 years old.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you're traveling internationally and you find this, I think it's actually like a $70 bottle. And I'd say thumbs up if you're traveling internationally.
It is price dependent, yeah. And I do want to say that this sample is thanks to either Mike James or Bill and Delia Kavanaugh.
That means we have samples from both.
They both gave us samples, so we're not sure which one.
Well, one went into a head-to-head matchup against the regular old Wild Turkey 101, which I think you didn't like this very much in that. I think it was too oaky for you there. And then
I'm nothing if not consistent.
And then one of them went in here.
Okay.
So I didn't designate which was which, but
thank you, Mike and Bill and Delia.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome.
Man, this is okay. I do like this bottle. We have this bottle, and this is to the point of what I said before I knew what it was. There are days where I will grab this bottle because I know this is exactly what I want.
Okay.
That it has a saturated sweetness, it has the oak, but then there's days where that's just not really my thing.
Yeah,
So, I gravitate towards something else. So, if you're out there, if you haven't tried this yet, it is definitely markedly different than the regular Wild Turkey 101.
It is for sure.
Like, it's night and day.
Yeah.
Night and day.
It's not the same.
And I think I will put in the video description the head-to-head that we did. Particularly pay attention to Erin's reactions, because she, with this much oak, didn't necessarily love it tonight and didn't necessarily love it, I think, in our head-to-head. But I don't remember how you felt about regular Old Wild Turkey 101.
I don't remember that. I feel like that was a lifetime ago.
That was, absolutely. But it was like a month or two ago.
It feels like
in
forever.
video content release schedule.
Yeah.
So check that out. See what we thought about this there. And that is a good thing to watch because it will highlight how the exact same pour can hit you different on different days.
Yeah.
Hopefully this was fun for you. If it was, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel if you like this style of content, because this is what we do over here. If you would pay $150 for the Wild Turkey 12 year, let us know down in the comments below.
Yep.
And if you have a bottle of it, let us know what you think about it.
Yeah, if you like it, let us know why. If you don't like it, let us know why, because I think that's very helpful for other people as they're viewing the comments to see why people like something or don't like something.
Yeah, absolutely. And hit the bell too. Join us on a live stream. It'll let you know when we're going live.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Be good to each other. And until next time,
Cheers.